Alrighty then, good afternoon all you fantastic people, Silver Dragon here, coming at you with a quick little stream slash series announcement. So obviously I've been dragging my feet a little with things not armor related for the most part. I had intended to find something to replace Dragon Quest Builders 2 since that series wrapped up completely. And there's a variety of options I can really go for there, and it really depends on what people want to see. I may also do a preliminary little stream today for an hour or two just to kind of kick things into motion or into gears there and see where things go. Now, it's kind of debatable about what I want to add back in there. So I'm going to probably throw out a couple of options and see where things go. Now, if one gets more interest right now, I might not necessarily continue that in its entirety. It'll really depend on where things go and where the interest is at. But at the very least, I'm going to put Satisfactory up on there because it has had multiple updates now at this point since I last played it, so it would definitely be really fun to get back in and play some more of that. There is also RimWorld, which I'm pretty sure Hardcore SK has a final-ish build at this point, I would assume. So we could go back and do some more Hardcore SK fails. God knows that would just be horror after, oh god, we're being slaughtered, horror, once again. Other than that, of course, there's Cataclysm. There's always Cataclysm. So that's going to be thrown up as an option, although that one especially is heavily dependent on whether or not it wants to actually function. Because if it's crashing after even like a second attempt, I'm going to frickin' flip the table. Because we need it to be stable enough to be able to have at least 3 or 4, I would say 4 good streams on a single character. If it's not going to be stable enough for that, it's pointless. Because then it's just you're constantly having to reset and reset and reset due to bullshit. And I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it, damn it. I should be dying to zombies, not the instability, essentially. Beyond that, I suppose I could throw up my time at Portia as an option there as well. God knows I would love to actually finish that game now that it's in its full release. I haven't really had the chance to dive back in and play that one at all. I don't know if I will... I don't know what I would do with that one, though, because it's a very long game. Like, a 2-hour stream for that, or 2-hour recording is only like, what? Maybe 4 in-day game, or 4 or 5 in-game days, give or take. Maybe a week. So, and considering how many weeks there are in the month and in a year in that game, it's not much time. So, there's at least a good 100 hours of content in that. But that depends on, whether or not people are interested in seeing that content, because that's just the end of it. I do love playing a lot of these games. But when it comes to some of them, if the interest isn't there, it's not worth doing, almost, because it just takes up way too much time and everything else to do it. And not to mention the, storage and processing and all that other crap that YouTube has to do. I don't want to waste any of that for something people aren't necessarily interested in. Not to mention my own shit. I mean... God, I think DQB2 was the first series where I actually had a freaking playlist and everything all in it properly in like the longest time. Still don't have any actual like real thumbnails or anything like that for them. I didn't add anything to the end for, this, that, or the other thing. So, still nowhere near the kind of professional production I was doing before. But hey, that's just how I roll nowadays with work and everything else. So yeah. But regardless, I'm going to throw a quick straw poll out there, so feel free to vote on it. Feel free to keep voting on it, because I'm going to be taking that feedback, not just for today, and today's kind of stream of whatever people tend to choose, but just in its entirety, as to what people are interested in seeing more of. But regardless, thank you for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Have a great one, and I will see you all later. Till then, have a great one.